Back in the spring of 2014, Seth Rogen made a speech to Congress about Alzheimer's disease and the impacts it has on families, and that it's really not a cause that's people are getting behind. So what he did was he started a Hilarity for Charity competition for universities that college kids could get behind, form a team, and the prize would be him visiting the school.
When I found out about Hilarity for Charity, my brother Ryan Fox sent me a link on my Facebook and said, hey, I really think we can get behind this. And what made that so perfect is it was right after my family had been battling with Alzheimer's disease. And one thing a lot of people don't know about Alzheimer's is it's such a long process and how it develops as a disease. And people really think it's just about forgetting a person's name or forgetting to do a favor, but it really comes down to is getting dressed. And the personal experience that really hit home for me is my grandpa forgot how to eat, so seeing someone starve every single night and not eat food, and he's an Italian, so he loved everything that he ate, and seeing that happen it's really difficult, and I really emphasize for everyone that has to go through Alzheimer's disease.
I would just see people enjoy their grandparents, but I couldn't enjoy mine as much, and it's my involvement that brings me to HFC.
I had no idea what Alzheimer's really was, like the true facts behind it and what the disease really meant to the families and those that were affected by it. So I printed out all these fun facts. I got this whole piece of paper together, and I went up to my dad and I gave him all this information, and I was like, would you help me? You know, I'm trying to help my friends. And that was the first donation we had gotten, and it was for $500. And I called John, like, totally ecstatic, and I was like, you know, maybe we can break $1,000. Like, this would be really cool, you know? And slowly, for 3 weeks, it was 3 weeks until the competition ended, and just out of nowhere, first we got to 5,000. John said we could make it to 20, and I didn't know if we could or not, and then overnight, it seemed like we were at $27,000 raised.
It wasn't even, at that point, the feeling of getting to see Seth Rogen or watching Neighbors or any of the monetary reward, or not monetary, but physical rewards. It was more the connection that we had with our brothers and knowing that there was 60 other guys that at the drop of a hat would support us and help us. And finding a cure for Alzheimer's is just one of those things that has to be done.
Every dollar that gets donated to Alzheimer's, that means that we're a dollar closer to finding a cure. And when we find a cure to Alzheimer's, those 2 million people that are affected each year, it'll be much less once we find a cure or find a problem or even try to better the people that are diagnosed with the Alzheimer's disease.
When we started Hilarity for Charity a couple years ago, we didn't really expect it to get as big as we thought it was going to be, and we had a talent show, and it really got the camps involved. And last year we wanted to make it even bigger and beat our goal of $20,000 and raise $30,000.
It's just such a draw to see so many of like the older guys, the guys my age, just like so behind a singular cause, and I really hope we raise as much money this year.
HFC has been like a huge part of our fraternity, and we'd like to continue to grow it. So I mean, this year we're bringing back the variety show that we did our first year in doing it, and we're pretty excited about that. We're trying to get the whole campus involved in it this year. We're doing Cookies for a Cause to help raise money, which we do that with Alpha Chi Omega, where we bake cookies at their house, and then we kind of deliver them to whoever calls the number. We really want to show that the community that we care about Alzheimer's, and we really want to support our brothers who have been affected by this.